Hello. So I just got my review sample for Cascade, so let's talk about him. So let's see, let's read a scene. Once the waters of a raging river cast a young Titan upon the shore, a fisherman found the child and raised him as his own. He called the boy Cascade. With each day among humans, Cascade drifted further away from his titanic nature, yet his growing power constantly reminded him of his origins. One day, Cascade will have to choose what to be, a human or a Titan. He has no theme song on his scene here. So he's a mage, he's middle line, he's support, mage support, intelligence main stat. So let's see. Skills. Those ultimate, he summons a downpour, which can block some healing. They receive less healing. Doesn't completely block it, just less healing. So it's not as powerful as like Cursed Flame, but is a timed one rather than like a set amount one. So this is he also has a passive called Tidal Wave. This activates every so often. I don't know how frequently yet, but this could be good with Krista because it will move around the enemy team, can rake them over the ice. When returning during Tidal Wave, the hero applies the watermark effect to enemies for 5 seconds. And then he can make so all intelligence-based heroes, he can turn their basic attacks to magic damage. So pretty much makes everybody do Celeste type stuff here. So this could be interesting in some teams here. Especially like a hero like Cornelis or something, maybe. He only has one skin right now. He might have more skins during his release event, though. Like, that's how we had it with Lyrian Goose, so... Glyphs, we got magic penetration, magic intelligence, health, and magic defense. Pretty standard. It's intelligence-based. Artifacts, he's magic attack. Then he has manuscript of weight and Ring of Intelligence, so... An Ascension, he is a mage, he's on the mage branch, and then kind of a weird pattern here. Like a giant hook. This looks like a water drop. That's actually pretty cool. Look at that. I think maybe it's supposed to be a wave. Maybe it's supposed to be a wave. They're trying to do pictures, but look, this one's definitely a water drop here. I have to look. Is that one of the symbols of one of his icons there? This one just looks like normal stuff. Yeah, hydrokinesis. Like maybe that's supposed to look like maybe like the hydrokinesis one. But yeah. Gotta like how the first two, like the second one's definitely a water drop. Like very clearly meant to be a water drop. I like that. Didn't even really look at the abilities because it's like looking at the pictures. It's fine. Alright, let's see here. Where are you, guy? Yeah. He has penetration, typical magic stats here. Yeah, it looked like a typical mage one besides the unique pattern. Do like how they decided to do a water drop here. That is kind of cool. Gotta like it. Yeah, pretty typical mage stuff, so. On that. Alright, let's try to do some max testing and hope the game will let me actually play. Actually, does anybody have any fights already? Sure. Krista. Cascade. Sebastian. Lars, where are you? Lars. I guess we could use Celeste, sure. What patrons does he have? Okay, so his patron choices are Merlin, Axel, Biscuit, and Chorus. Patrons are those. Maybe you want Chorus here. Alright, let's go. Let's see if this team could do this here. Alright. See what we get. Alright, look at that. Alright, there you go. That looked pretty good. That looked pretty good there. Boom. Look at that, guys. I was actually pretty dominating. Seeing usually Dorian's kind of a soft counter to the twins, but we actually wrecked him here. Wrecked him pretty hard here. Wrecked him pretty hard there. Okay, so that's pretty cool. What else is good? Let's try an Ishmael team, maybe? Try. Alright, let's try this again here. Actually, no. Fashion's fine. Alright. Let's go. Oops, forgot to unpause because I had to reload the fight again, so sorry. But we just started this here. Yeah, nah, I just, like, the game will not load a fight if it's full screen. It is so annoying. Wow, we're absolutely destroying this team. This team is absolutely wrecking face, guys. Okay. Wrecking face. Well, okay, well that was pretty substantial. Okay, let's... This team is absolutely wrecking face. Let's try this one here. Let's try, well, so my Cascade's not maxed, so let's just try with a Cascade who's not maxed, see where we get. Of course not. Sadly, it crashed. Doesn't look like I won, but again, this Cascade is not developed, so not too surprised. Krista did a lot of damage. Yeah, let's see if we can find something else, though. Try this team. Let's go. Alright, it crashed again, but it looks like we won, so let's see what the results were. So, hey, Cascade, even though he's underdeveloped, he did quite a bit of damage, so boom, Krista. Yeah, this actually did pretty good. Wish I could show the fights. We can watch a replay. Hold on, let me pause this for a second. Alright, here's the replay. Gosh, twins are so good. Yeah, this might be the new best team, guys. This team is so good. So good. Doesn't look like we won that fight, but again, my Cascade is not developed, so probably get better results if he was. Try this one here. I'm gonna pause for a second. There you go. Can't start the fight when the game full screen. The game won't load. It's the game broken. It is so freaking annoying. Makes it so hard to record videos. Makes it so hard to record videos. Why I stopped the Let's Play series. Biggest reason I stopped the Let's Play series is because it just becoming way too hard to freaking record videos. Like it's becoming too much of a chore. It's not fun. So here's where the change where Ode to Serenity not blocking watermarks anymore becomes a problem because we can't stun Ishmael. Yeah, we said so much harder to stun Ishmael. Now that is where that downside of the Ode to Serenity change comes in. It's so much harder to stun Ishmael because you can't strip Ode off with watermarks anymore. Okay, this is the kind of team you would just use Aurora for, but let's go here. Okay. All right. Yeah, Cascade died immediately here. And we won, though. Wow, this team, it rocks, guys. Like I said, Twins have always been one of the best attacking teams. Like, and Cascade wasn't even a factor there. That was just the Twins doing Twins things. So, yeah, there you go, guys. Twins are the best team in the game again. I'm pretty sure about that. You have early access. So I didn't buy early access. I just get a review sample, but you can get the tier. You also get an avatar. And if you do have them, there are these upgrade packs where... So these are going to be, I think, essentially... Oh, yeah, Ascension stuff. This is all Ascension stuff. Yeah, these are Ascension rank stuff. So that's what they are. Go to rank 2 or rank 5. That's what these are. There's Ascension rank stuff. If you want to do the Ascension rank, but I don't think you want to. I think you're just better off just doing it the normal way. But yeah, not too much more to say. If you want to know more about the early access, though, I did a video about it, which you can find down below. As always, thank you for watching.